playing some football. I don't call it soccer. I don't subscribe to any of that shit. Tonight was beautiful, like 20, 26, 27 degrees. Just fantastic weather. What I've been doing is, and it's such a great thing, and I can't even shout out about this enough, is there's this thing called the Calgary Social Club, and I joined up to it. I joined a league for the ultimate frisbee, but that starts in I was going to say fall, but autumn to some of you, fall to some of you. But basically that starts in fall, so I'm subbing for all these different sports. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm doing anything and everything. But guys, it's so fun, and it's such a great way to meet people, especially as a new immigrant. Like, I'm so glad that I pushed myself to do it. It was really worth it. And yeah, like, you know, we all, like, we can become a hermit, especially when you move to a place. But to get out there in the community, you know, the games aren't close to home, and it's a great night. You tire yourself out. You know, I love it. I've really found something I'm passionate about here in Calgary now, where I can meet people, and that really helps bring it to another level. So I'm going to carry on doing this, guys. But hey guys, what is happening? Guys, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about how it came about that I wanted to move countries, and how that exactly happened and played out in my life. I was 13, 14, and we went to the United States on a holiday, and I loved it there. It was just amazing. I constantly heard stories off my granddad saying that, you know, he'd been traveling all over the United States and Canada, and how he just fell in love with this beautiful, beautiful country. And basically what happened was, I was at school, and I was always saying to my friends, you know, it's kind of funny now when you look back on it, but I was always saying, I'm gonna move to USA, I'm gonna move. Now, practically, I obviously didn't move to the USA, and I really don't think I ever will. But the thing is, like, the reason why I moved to Canada was because Canada is everything the USA is, but better. Like, people are richer in Canada on the whole per person than in the USA, where there is a lot of poverty and a lot of political fucked up injustices, which, you know, the USA, you know, I'm not going to slag the USA off because I love the country, but it's just a hard country to live in and really make it in. You've got to be, like, have a degree or your own business, or, you know, just, you've got to be a really successful person to make it in the USA. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, like, don't ever give up on your dreams. I was chatting with a guy who was back and forth in comments on one of my previous videos, and basically, you know, don't give up on your dreams, because, you know, you could be 13, 14, 15. If you really believe that you want to come live in Canada, then just do not give up on that hope. You know how many times I applied for Canada, I applied for all these different things, and it just was difficult. Like, I kept applying for jobs, rejection. I'm telling you guys, I must have applied for maybe 1,000 jobs. Like, I'm not kidding. It's my god, that city looks so small in the background. It's actually really big when you're here. But you know what? like, that's the thing. Like, you just have to persevere with it and not give up, and you'll eventually get there. And I tried so many times. I thought my family was going to say to me at a point, you know, Luke, why don't you just give up? You're not ever going to go to Canada. You've tried 1 million times. I know that's what they were all thinking. And then we came over on the working holiday visa. And, you know, I worked my ass off to get established in Canada and in a company, and I did. And the company really helped me when I was back in Ontario. I was going through all the immigration loops. I did it all myself, guys. I had an immigration advisor that I did work for free, so they gave me immigration advice, but they didn't really do anything for me. They were just somebody I could ask questions, and they would tell me, you know, whether you can or can't do that for sure, because you can't just call immigration and ask questions. They most of the time tell you bullshit lies anyway. These guys who work in the call center, they don't have a clue. You have no idea how many times they give misinformation. But it's, you know, it's just one of those things, guys, that you will get here if you really want to come here. Canada is vast. There's so many places you can go in this country, so many different climates, and so many different landscapes. You've got the ocean, you've got the prairie, you've got the mountains, you've got the lakes, you've got the Atlantic, you've got the cliffs, you've got everything. It's really difficult to see myself in a coastal area of England, which is bustling, you know, and not with problems of its own. But guys, one thing I want you to take away from this video, and I'm just going for a walk now because I need to stretch, because football, don't say soccer, Luke, football took it out of me last night, so just getting a little stretch here. But yeah, guys, just take away from this video that don't give up. If you really want to come here, no matter how old you are or whatever, you can do it. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I don't do the most skilled job in the world. It's a little bit of a niche job, but it's not the most skilled job in the world. And I don't make hundreds of thousands of dollars or anything like that. And I got here. And peace, and I will see you in the next video.